Hi, I'm back, and today I thought I would share with you a little bit more detail about my story and what I've gone through and where I'm at today. So, in my last video, which was Tuesday, the 28th, 2015 of April, I just basically let you know that I had been diagnosed again for a second time with breast cancer, metastatic reoccurrence, local reoccurrence. And I had just found out the news earlier in the morning. And so, of course, I was, just going through it. But my cancer journey started last year in 2014. A couple days after my 40th birthday, I had my scheduled mammogram. So ladies, if you're 40 or coming upon 40 or have a family history, just schedule your mammogram. You can call your insurance and see if they'll cover it or if you have to get a referral first, but it's not difficult to do. I had scheduled mine back in February for just a couple days after my birthday, which is in April 2014. And I went in and had a regular mammogram. They called me the next day, said they saw something on the left side, wanted to repeat the mammogram a week later, which was May 1st. And I went in and they did the mammogram, but they also wanted to do the ultrasound. And when they did the ultrasound, they found a little tiny something on the left side. And I went ahead and had that biopsied. About 3 weeks later, I met in between that time with a cancer specialist at the Regional Cancer Center where I live. Got educated because, to be honest with you, I knew nothing about breast cancer. I've heard of people with it. I worked with a woman who passed away from it back in 2005, but I didn't know anything about it. No one in my family has breast cancer. So this was all new to me. I got educated really quick, not knowing if I had it or not. And on May 30th, I did get the call from my doctor that I had triple negative invasive carcinoma. And so, I went through all the emotions of that, but I had to snap out of it really quick because immediately I just had a barrage of appointments. And ultimately, I decided to have a double mastectomy. So I have both breasts removed. With reconstruction, immediate reconstruction. And yes, I had to find a plastic surgeon. I got referrals and I found a great plastic surgeon. So at the time I was having the mastectomy, I also had the reconstruction with a follow-up second surgery many months later, which was in November. So in June I had the mastectomy plus the start of reconstruction. A month later in July, I began chemo, and my chemo, 4 sessions of TC, 2-drug cocktail, which ended at the end of September. Because the breast cancer is triple negative, that means it doesn't have any of the hormone receptors or characteristics that a lot of breast cancer does, which is estrogen properties, progesterone properties, or HER, HER2, you may hear of that. So there's no long-term additional drugs you can take like tamoxifen, which is really popular, or Herceptin, that people with the hormone properties take for, I don't know, I think a period of maybe up to 5 years. So after my treatment, I was pretty much done. In October, though, I developed pneumonia and ended up back in the hospital. And so once pneumonia was over, in November I had my last treatment, or not treatment, I had my surgery, and that was it. So fast forward to April 2015, my birthday came, but about a couple days prior to my birthday, I did have an appointment to go see my oncologist. I noticed some lumps on the left side, and people have asked me, well, how do you have lumps? You don't even have any breast anymore. Well, the lumps were actually in the armpit area, and just because you've had a mastectomy and you've had implants put in, manhandle. I would suggest you manhandle your implants, your breast, and you still check. Period. All the time. Self-check all the time. And I felt these little nodules, brought it to my doctor's attention. He referred me back to Carol Milgard Breast Center. The nodules turned out to be nothing but fluid cyst, but during the ultrasound they did notice a mass in my lymph nodes. And of course I had that biopsied a couple days later, and then got the news that I shared with you that the cancer is back. Now I'm waiting to have a PET scan, which will scan my whole body to determine where I'm at. Am I stage 1 and I happen to find it early and it's just a reoccurrence, or am I at a different stage now and it's spread, and where has it spread? Has it spread, and where has it spread? So I'm kind of in a holding pattern at this point until I figure that out. So I'm just waiting for my insurance to approve the PET scan so I can move forward. So that's just some more additional information I want to share with you and just kind of let you know. I'm doing this all over again. I'm a mother. I have 3 children, and I'm a wife, and it's scary. It is scary, but before I allow my mind to go to the dark places, which is common, happen to all of us, I try to remain positive and say to myself, I can fight this and I can win, because there are so many examples of women and men who have won and are winning and are survivors. And I survived this once. I can go through this again. I'm just here to encourage you. You can go through this as well and win. So that is my message to you for today. I just wanted to give you a little bit more background, and later on I'll have videos where I go into more detail, maybe share some things with you. My next video will probably be on if you're going through chemo and you have to deal with neuropathy, or if you've heard of neuropathy, or you're scared of it, I can tell you how I beat neuropathy. It's great. I also saw a natural path while I was going through conventional cancer treatment. So I will definitely share that with you, and if there's something specific you want to know, just leave a message for me and I'll put a video up about that as well. Nothing's off limits. Everything is open, and I will share that information with you. And just to leave you, I wear hats a lot. My hair is really short. I'm not bald, but it's really short. I don't really care for it, but it doesn't look too bad. I'll share that with you in a video as well, what that looks like. I'll try to get some pictures up, but haven't figured that part out as of yet. Okay, have a great day. It's Wednesday. Everyone, be blessed. Until next time.